Hi everyone, Sherry here and welcome to my channel. So today I am going to make a delicious and healthy dragon fruit smoothie chia pudding. So I have my blender top here, have all my ingredients laid out, and I will go step by step on how I will put this delicious chia pudding together. Now dragon fruit either comes like this, it's white on the inside and it has the seeds, the black seeds on the inside. So it's either going to come, the outside is either going to be red or it's going to be yellow. Now the difference between the red dragon fruit and the yellow dragon fruit, the ones I have found fresh in the grocery stores, they have the white, I guess I should say, the white texture on the inside, and they have the white fruit on the inside, and they have the black seeds. Both do, the ones that you find in the grocery stores. The difference I find between the two is this one is very, very sweet compared to the red ones. The red ones are they're sweet, but they're very mild. They're not as sweet. But this one you would really love, the yellow ones, because to me, you could basically eat it by itself and enjoy it for a snack. So I always buy the yellow ones. I have bought the red ones before, and then there are some that comes pink on the inside. However, I have not been able to find the fresh pink dragon fruit, but I have found it in the frozen department. So I usually buy these little packets of dragon fruit that comes frozen, and they're like a hot pink color on the inside. So that is going to be the smoothie portion that I will put together. And so to get started, I'm going to add a half cup of almond milk, or you can add coconut milk or any type of milk that you desire. But to me, I love almond milk, so I'm going to add that in. If you want more, like a larger portion of chia pudding, you can do 1 cup of almond milk or coconut milk or whatever. Next, I'm going to add 1 frozen banana. And then I'm going to add the dragon fruit. So it's going to be a piece of the dragon fruit. So I'm going to take it out of the little package, and this is what it looks like. Okay. Next, I'm going to just add some cinnamon. Now you don't have to add cinnamon, but it's up to you. I just love cinnamon in pretty much everything. And I didn't measure the cinnamon, so then I'm going to add some vanilla flavor, or asterisk. Okay, kind of spilled it a little bit in there, but that's okay. Next, I'm going to add some date syrup, and I'll do probably like a teaspoon of date syrup. Now most chia puddings, you can add any type of sweetener that you want. You can do either honey, or you can do agave syrup, or maple syrup. So it all depends, but I'm plant-based, so I choose to do date syrup. I'm not a big fan of the other sweeteners, and so this is my choice of sweetener for my chia pudding, and it tastes just as good as any other sweetener. So we're going to do a teaspoon of date syrup, or if you don't want any sweetener, you don't have to add any in your chia pudding. Okay. Then I'm going to do a little bit of a plant-based protein powder. My favorite brand is Sun Warrior. I use like their collagen protein powder. It's high in proteins for me. I like working out, so I choose to do that. You don't have to add any protein powder, it's up to you. You can also add yogurt, or like I do a plant-based coconut yogurt, or anything else to kind of, if you want it to be a little bit thick, or creamier. So add that in. You can also add almond butter if you don't want to add either of the other choices. Okay. So now that we have the ingredients in for the smoothie, I may have to add a little bit more milk depending on how thick my smoothie is. So bear with me on that. So let's go right ahead and blend it, and I will be right back. Check to make sure everything got blended. This is my new blender top, so it doesn't do as well as my older blender top, but that's okay. We'll make it work either way, right? So now we'll put the chia pudding together, but this is what you have, and look how pretty and pink that is. I love it. Wow. So we're going to go right ahead and we're going to add in our smoothie in the jar. Okay. Okay, so you have your smoothie in the jar. Then I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of chia seed, since I'm only using a half cup of milk. Go right ahead and whisk it together. Blend it in really, really well. Now, if you really want to be creative, you can also add like fresh fruits in here as well, like pineapples or peaches or blueberries, strawberries. You can mix that in. The best way to do this is when you're creating a chia pudding, it's better to add the toppings on after you let it chill in the refrigerator for a couple of hours or chilled overnight, and then you can add all your favorite toppings on top. And one thing I love about chia seeds itself is that it's high in omega-3s, fatty acid. It's heart healthy. It has plenty of fiber and antioxidants and other great benefits. So it makes a perfect breakfast, snack, or even a perfect dinner. So this will be a delicious breakfast for me the next day. Alright, so now that I mix my chia seeds in there, I'm going to add my top. And again, it takes about 2 hours to chill in the refrigerator, or you can chill overnight and enjoy it the next day for breakfast. However, I did make one the day before, and this is what it looks like. Okay, and I can show you what the texture looks like when you combine chia seeds and you combine it with any type of liquid such as almond milk or coconut milk. It will give you that pudding like texture, or maybe even a gel texture. But this is what we have here. Okay, and that's what it looks like. It has that nice thick gel texture, and this has been sitting overnight. So anyway, like I said, you just add in your favorite fruits. This one I added blueberries, mangoes, and coconut, and I also added a few little bit of pecans on top.